What it is, what's up everyone, it's Mo Media here, Southside Chicago photographer and filmmaker. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, guys. If you're new to the channel, consider pop locking it, dropping a like on this video, comment, share, subscribe, it's your thing. Like I say, do what you want to do. Today, we're going to be talking all about 5 guidelines on how you can find and pursue your passion. Very, very important. Just for anybody, just not the filmmakers, even though this is kind of a filmmaker channel. Not just for the filmmakers, but for everyone else as well. Tip number 1, first you have to take inventory. You have to take an inventory of who you are, what you're capable of doing, what you can do, what you can't do. To say, okay, hey, I'm good at playing basketball, I'm good at playing hockey, I'm good at videography, photography, I'm good at painting, I'm good at swimming. Okay, now you have this basket of things that you're good at, right? Interests, things that you're interested in. And from this interest bowl, you're gonna look at all of them and evaluate them, and you're not just gonna pick one. You're going to look at them and you're gonna use one factor: happiness. What is going to make you happy? If you don't pick the right one, you're gonna be out here looking like, you know, Jay Cutler on Sunday when the Bears play back in the day. He was just like, all right, I'm just gonna do this football thing. And after you pick what that is, so I say for me, okay, I'm gonna pick photography and videography. Now that I picked videography, I've decided, right? So I took inventory and then I've decided. Once you take inventory and then you decide, from there, what you can do is you plan. So 1 month plan, 2 month plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, you plan. My 2 month plan is to be booked every day of the week. And the way I plan on doing that is by doing boots on the ground, going to different mom and pop shops, going to tattoo parlors, going to barber shops, going to all the networking events within the Chicagoland area, and giving my business cards out, pubbing on social media, always pushing out content for you guys, and get that exposure that I need so that I can be able to be a full-time filmmaker, full-time content creator. So comment down below and let me know what your strategy is, what your plan is, your 1 month plan, 1 week plan, whatever the plan is to get to what you want to do. And it doesn't have to be in photography, it can be in anything. Let me know. Let me know down below, okay? So after you get a plan, you figure out what you're going to do, it's time to execute. And with execution comes 3 things. Sacrifice, comes investments, and comes learning. Those 3 things. So sacrifices, you have to get those people out of your life that might not be there for you when you want to start it up. Honestly, when you start a business up, a lot of people are just always like, why are you doing this? Like, you have a cushy job, you're living good. Why are you trying to better yourself? It's sad that some people are like that, and you just have to cut that negativity out, man. You need to cut it. I'm not gonna get copyright claim. Anyways, make sure you guys are cutting that stuff out. Make sure you are sacrificing your time, you're sacrificing your money, investments. I sacrificed my money for these cameras, these lights, all this equipment, drones, all this stuff, so that I can be the best filmmaker that I could possibly be. Because I want to ultimately become a full-time filmmaker, have my own production company. You gotta invest your money into things that you want to do, invest your money in classes, invest your money in all these things to help you be better, and then also learning, doing shadowings for other people. If you're interested, if you don't have the resources to do so, YouTube is also a great resource. For me, as a photographer, videographer, I watch a lot of Peter McKinnon, I watch a lot of Casey Neistat, Maddie Hapoya, Alan Palander. I don't think that's how you pronounce his name, but I learn a lot of things from them, and also Udemy, Skillshare. Once again, not sponsored. Make sure you guys are soaking in all that knowledge and technical knowledge that you guys need for whatever you guys are doing. For me, filmmaking, I do it all the time, every day. I'm always trying to learn something new, whether if it's the technical side, if it's on the editing side, if it's on the camera side, the lighting side, whatever it is, I'm always trying to learn something new, and you should do the same. So the last but not least tip of finding your passion will be being consistent. Make sure that you are staying consistent with your growth, staying consistent with your business, marketing, all those things that you were doing before. Continue to do it and continue to stay sharp on those little things. You're not going to get anywhere not being consistent with your whatever you're doing, content, with your videography, photography. You just post one post on Instagram and think like, I'm a photographer now. It's not the way it works. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to keep learning, keep investing, keep sacrificing until you get to that point. Even when you get to that point where you can say, I'm a successful yada yada yada, you're always supposed to be learning something and doing something. Denzel Washington, one of the greatest actors of all time, the GOAT. This man still takes acting classes, makes billions of dollars, millions of dollars. So make sure you guys are going out there, executing, make sure you're sacrificing, make sure you're investing, make sure you're learning, make sure you're taking the inventory of who you are. And you'll be able to be passionate and love what you do. So I have a little story I kind of want to share with you guys. Because I'm still on this journey on fully realizing my passion and everything that I want to do, and I was just giving you guidelines. It's just kind of like a refresher for me, being able to speak to you guys and talk to you guys about passion and finding that thing, because I've been through the first two steps and I've kind of gotten those down, you know, the whole taking inventory and then planning, and now it's just all about executing and doing all those things. I'm gonna share the story with you on how I got into the photography, videography business. So my junior year in college, I still didn't know what I wanted to do in life. I was still trying to figure it out. I didn't know. I was just pretty much just in college to buy time, honestly. And I decided to just take engineering. I was like, I do things with my hands. Everyone says that when they want to get into engineering. I like to use my hands. I like to use my hands, so I'm just going to go into engineering. Did the engineering route. I hate chemistry. I hate physics. I don't know anything about none of that. I'm not. It's not my cup of tea. I was like, you know what? I need something easier. And at that point, that's where I was at. I was like, whatever is easiest, I'm gonna just do it, and that's it. So I took a class, and it was in safety, and a friend of mine, he was like, hey man, I'm about to graduate. I have all the materials for all the coursework that you're gonna go through in these next couple of years. Do you want it? And I was like, I'll take that. So I took it, and I just ran with it. And those were probably the most easiest points of my life. And I was just skating. I was skating through life. I just didn't care. I didn't care at all. Like, if it was hard or not. If it was hard, I was just like, whatever, I'm not going to do it. I was always shying away from things that are very hard. So last year, in the last year of my college career, I took an acting class. And then from there, I was just like, this is kind of hard. It kind of challenged me. And I used to do acting back in high school, and I was just like, it opened or reopened my creative eye again. And from there on, I considered myself an actor. And to the point where I was just on applying for like different sets for Empire, for Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and The Chi. I was on all those sets as an extra, trying to get all the technical knowledge because I loved all the camera stuff that they had going on. Like, I was loving all that stuff. And I loved the acting part too. So I was just like, man, like, how can I blend the two together? And I went to a party with Taraji P. Henson, and it was her birthday party. They had the Sugar Factory in Chicago. And I was there, and I was just like, you know what? Like, this is not for me. Like, this whole party scene, like, where it's just like, I know it was her birthday, I'm kind of salty, but it's like, everybody was trying to like talk to Taraji P. Henson. I was just like, and I'm not trying to be like a celebrity or anything. All I'm just saying is just like, I want my own thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I want something that my brand that says, this is Maurice Jackson, this is his brand, this is Mo Media, and you can't take this away from him. He worked hard for this, because I know she worked hard for it. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to quit the stand-in job, quit the extra job, and I'm just going to go get a job so I can be able to fund myself and be able to fund my ideas and everything that I want to do. And I did exactly that. So I got a job as a safety engineer, and I went to go buy my first camera, which I'm filming on right now, the Canon 80D. And I decided I wanted to create a web series. And I'm still working on that web series right now with my good friend Julius Baldridge. It's going to be really great. It's going to be really dope. You guys need to check it out when it comes out. But I was like, yeah, I want to do that. And then, like, I kind of wanted to do the acting and the camera. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start vlogging. And here we are. It's not a fully inspiration. I guess not. It's not like a story that's like he got ultimately what he wanted. It's more so the journey of it. You know, the decision making of all that and what I did to get to this point right now. All this camera gear, all this stuff, like it's out of passion, it's out of sacrifice, investing, all that, deciding what I was going to do. And I'm here at this point right now in life, and I'm happy. I'm happy about it because I worked hard for it. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog. Be sure to pop, lock, and drop a like on this video, comment, subscribe, share, and peace and chicken grease.